street at night, blades on steel, wheels in flight, concrete courts and gym floor lines, same old love in different times, tape on sticks and dreams on fire.
All right, welcome back to the Thailand Hockey Podcast. Today we're joined by a very special guest, the assistant captain of the Siam Mandalay hockey team in the Siam Hockey League. We have Jesse Starosta with us. Welcome to the podcast, Jesse.
Hi, welcome. Glad to be here. Good to chat today.
Yeah, Jesse, so you lived in Thailand before, and you used to actually be a captain in the SHL for a few years. Then you left and came back. Can you give us a little background on your story? How did you end up in Thailand first? What made you leave, and then what brought you back?
I've been coming and going Thailand for the last 15 years. Originally came here as an English teacher, transitioned into a business role, and that's kind of taken me back and forth between Bangkok and Japan. So I just did 2 years in Tokyo. I'm glad to be back now. Now that I am back, I've been demoted to assistant captain, but loving being back in the SHL. It's the best league that I've been a part of, and loving being back in Thailand as well. It's amazing here.
No, we definitely love to have you back. You know, you came back towards the end of last SHL season. You started subbing again.
Oh yeah.
I think this is just from what I noticed. I think it took you a few skates to get the feet back under you, before you can able to play like you can, everyone knows that you can. And when we had the last Land of Smiles tournament, we saw the Jesse Starosta of old, I think.
Yeah. It's funny. I think guys, I've noticed in the SHL, people who come from abroad, it takes them 1 year to figure out the ice, the rhythms. I guess I forgot it when I was in Tokyo, but I'm back in the swing of it now. The season's going well, so yeah, no, the goals are starting to come.
Yeah, so you're having a great start to this SHL season. We're going to be talking about today, doing a little recap of what's happened so far in the SHL season. We are now 7 games in at this little Christmas break period. We're going to go through each team, who's been looking really good, which teams are going strong. Also look at even the teams that are struggling a little bit. You know, some of them, it's actually not things out of their control is why they're having a little bit of struggles. So Jesse's going to come on, talk about his team, talk a little bit about how they're going, who he likes playing with. He's having a great season so far. Are you leading your team in scoring right now?
I think I might be.
I think you might be as well.
Yeah.
It seems like every game you're putting up points, so I think you might be leading. I think you might be leading your team in scoring right now.
Last I saw, I got 12 points in 7 games, so I think I might be up there. But we've had some guys miss some games, and we got some good players. So I don't know if that'll keep up for the whole year, but I'll do my best.
I mean, that's McDavid numbers right there in the SHL. You got 12 points in 7 games going on. It's definitely been a great start of the season. We're going to start with the team at the top with Jesse's team, Siam Mandalay. What we looked at on paper after the draft. When you looked at the teams just on paper, nobody would have ever expected Siam Mandalay to be in that top position, but they have held it all season. They're winning all these close games. They play solid defense we've played against them, I think 3 times or twice. I think we've done twice. Twice or 3.
No, we played you twice.
Twice?
Only.
They play solid.
We played Aware 3 times.
Okay. Oh, you played. Yeah, I think every team's played. The teams have played one team 3 times. The other one's twice. So it's 7 games. Yeah. They play solid defense. You know, they're well organized. They have contributions from the young players. You want to talk about how your team's built and how they're going so far.
Well, we're either super young or super old. There's no in between there, but it's a good mix. We got the vets and those guys know what they're doing. Everyone plays strong, plays hard defense, and the young kids have the energy. They score the goals, but they're playing good systems as well. So we've been able to, I think, a lot of games are blowouts in the league so far. Our games are close. Everything is like 1 goal, 2 goals, but we keep it down. Dream's been amazing in nets for us. TW is taking a next step in his game. He's leading the defense. So for us, it starts with the defense. Defense is rock solid. That's our base, and then we got to chip in a few goals when we can. And the new young Thai kids are awesome. We got Stamp, who's crushing it every game. Na, who's doing awesome. IGQ, who's been coming out and playing great on defense. And TW, who I think is our MVP if it's not Dream so far. So everything's been great. Hopefully this break doesn't take our momentum away. We come back equally strong. But I'm happy with it. I love this team. The vets, the guys, the locker room. It's a good group. And Friesen's, I was captain last time around, but it's good to actually be assistant now and see someone else's leadership and how he operates. And he's great. He's just always calm. Right? I'm yelling at the guy, hey, we need the energy off this or that, and he's just like, hey, let's slow it down, let's relax here, let's take her easy, and it works, and we've been coming out strong.
That's the way Friesen plays, you know. Friesen's great. He slows the game down. He sees the ice really well. He's very calm with the puck, and you know he can get a little fiery when guys start to fuck up. He gets a little fiery on him, but your team's been playing really well. I think Stamps, and I think he's been really impressive to me.
Yeah,
he's a player.
Awesome.
He's a player I've played against in BIHL for a couple of years. He's an icebreakers kid. Ever since he was maybe like 14 or 15, I played against him, and you could always tell like he's got this. Some people have this ability to score goals, and he has that ability to score goals. He does,
and he's flashy and he's good.
Yeah.
And him and Na have a good chemistry going on. So they've been doing really well. It's opened up a little bit of room for me, so it's kind of been like, all right, good. I don't have to, Friesen and me don't have to score all the goals. The kids are holding their own and picking up a big workload as well.
Yeah, Na's a really good player too. He's playing on the Thai national team. You guys have, I believe, you have 4 national team players in your team. They're outside of Dream. Dream's having a fantastic season. Dream is looking like, as far as since I've been in Thailand, this is some of the best hockey I've seen Dream play.
Yeah.
And then you have IQ. IQ's having a great year. IQ's been looking really good in the SEA games currently. Like right now, he's been getting a lot of big minutes, and he's been playing very, very well.
Yeah, I went to the game last night. They played great, and he looked awesome out there. We got Na out there as well for those guys. So yeah, I mean, our guys are in game shape, ready to go. And they're crushing it all over the place. It's great.
Definitely coming out firing. I think player like Jock, I think, is a little bit of an unsung hero for your guys. For those of you who don't know Jock, Jock is probably, I think, mid-40s. I think something around there. Okay. But Jock is huge. Jock's maybe 6'5", 6'6". You cannot go through Jock. It doesn't happen. You cannot go through him. And it's taken some of these younger skill guys in the league, they're starting to realize that you're not going to go through him. If you try to toe drag through to the middle when he's in the middle, he's just going to take the puck from you. Yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it. He's having a great season as well. Also when the puck's coming out on his side, he keeps it in. He gets a low hard shot on net. I think he's having a great season for you guys as well.
He skates like I skate. I've watched some of our replays, and we got the same skating style, but it's effective, man. And he's great back there. Him and Ross are no one's getting through those guys, and they cleared the front of the net. And then Christoph, he's still flashy. G-Dubs is great, and IGQ is crushing it. So it starts with the defense. They are making our lives easier, and anything they let through, Dream is just closing the door. Yeah, dude, so
your teams look good all season so far. I mean, Christoph's another one you kind of forget about because he tends to miss some games, but Christoph's a great player.
He's great. I think his work schedule doesn't let him play Thursdays, so he's coming out on the Sundays. But it's fine. We'll keep his knees fresh for the playoffs, and he's ready to go. And he's smooth as well. Him and Friesen have played together many years.
I think they were in Dubai together, right?
I think you're right. Yeah. So they know each other. They got the passing down. And I played with him KCG a couple years back. He's awesome. Good guy too.
Yeah, Christoph's a very good player that, again, we seem to forget about because his work schedule doesn't allow him to always be there. Do you think this is the year that Andrew Ross will overtake Ernesto as the leading penalty minute getter in the SHL history?
Very possible. Yeah, it could happen. Ernesto's missing games, so
I know. So he's not adding to his total right now.
Yeah, and Ross is adding totals every week. Although last game it was me with the penalties.
Yeah, you got in a little dust up last week with a couple of the kids. You got in a little wrestling match with them. That one of the helmets might have went flying. These things happen. It's hockey. I think after the game, there's no hard feelings. Everyone's okay. It's just the heat of the moment. The emotions get the best of us, and even in the best of times.
Yeah.
And it's a hockey game that, like, those two players, Gent and Garfield, they're both fine kids. They both play hard.
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to play that way, they probably should take their cages off. They're old enough to, if they want to play that way. But that's a different story.
I wear a cage. There's nothing wrong with wearing a cage. But yeah, it's hockey. It's just part of the game. I love it.
Yeah.
And it's good. And I saw Gent last night playing for the Thai national team. He's looking good out there too.
Yeah.
He's a good kid, and yeah, it's part of the game. We're not worried about that. But first penalties I have had in like 2 seasons, I think. So it's a rarity for me.
I think the only penalties I've gotten in the SHL in my career, I think have all been delayed games where I flipped the puck out of the zone on accident because I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing with it when I'm flipping it sometimes. So I think those might be my only penalties in the SHL. So like yours are a little more flashier than mine. So at least if you guys were to win the SHL championship this year, I think that could make the championship video.
Nice.
Getting a little scrap, getting
Yeah.
a little scrap,
That'll be on the highlight
reigniting
reel.
the team. So it has been it's been an interesting SHL season because this is the first year where we actually have not allowed substitute players.
Yeah, so that I like it. You know, like I was in Japan for the last 2 years. I was playing there, and the idea of subs is foreign there. You have your team, whatever, guys show or they don't show. And we had games where we had 5 guys, 6 guys, one sub, and you're just dying on the ice or whatever. And, if you guys don't show, they don't show. It is what it is. But, you have your team. And I like it. I like this. I like the quick schedule where you got a good pace to the year. It's boom, 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 games, go, go, go. And guys show or they don't. It's up to them whether they want to be there or not.
I like it as well. I think it adds a level of accountability to if you're signing up for the league, show up to the games.
Yeah.
And same as you. I played beer league games back home in the U.S. where we had 7 skaters and no goalie.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's just kind of what you just kind of like roll with it. You're like, well, here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, here we go.
Yeah.
Tonight's gonna be weird. And there's been a couple of games where some teams have been shorthanded down to like I think 8's been the lowest it's had. But I think that's just players getting used to the fact there are no subs. Because in the past, you could, if you just didn't feel like going, which I'm not saying this is why people aren't going, but in the past, if you're like, oh, I don't feel like playing today, there would just be a substitute in your place. And
Right.
I believe the reason why they put it in place is because the substitutes that are available who didn't sign up for the league, we had players like Robin Lehman,
Great player.
former
Yeah.
played pro hockey.
Yeah.
Patrick played
Right.
pro hockey, national team assistant captain, one of the best players in the national team. You had players like that being the subs, and that changes the game. And I agree with you. I like that we don't have that big swing.
That's it. You have your team, right?
Yes.
If the pros don't lose their best player, Connor McDavid's out, and all right, we'll just pick up the guy off waivers or whatever. We got it back. Injuries happen, guys don't show, whatever. This is your team. You figure it out. Make it work.
You don't lose
You
Connor
guys step
McDavid
up.
and get Celebrini to fill in next game. Like
Exactly.
you got to call up
Exactly.
someone from the
Right.
from the A or whatever. But yeah, I like the no subs thing. I think it's just gonna take a little bit of time, but I hope they stick with it.
I hope so too. And we'll have to see how the rest of the year plays out. But based on the first half, I think it's working well. Like I think you said 8 was the least. That's
You can
fine.
play with
You
8.
can play with 8.
Yeah.
We had 9 one game. We had a 3-man defense rotation. They had a lot of ice time, but we survived. We won. It was fine. You figure it out.
Yeah, you can play a 3-man D as well, and it's funny too, because then when you have too many players, people start bitching about not getting enough ice time, and then you have like one less than they think you should, then they could be like, oh, I'm so fucking.
That
tired
was my
now.
worry. Was with a roster of 15. If everyone shows up, then what happens? And then you're complaining about ice time or whatever. We haven't had that happen yet. I don't think any team has had that happen yet. We'll see if it does happen playoffs, but as of now, it seems to be working great.
I think my team, for Easy Health, I think we might have been the closest we had 13 one game. And it worked fine though. We did 5D or 5. We did 2 centers, 3 wingers, and then what are the leftovers for D? I don't do math, so I don't even know how to add
You
and subtract
teach
that. Not math. So we can move on to Easy Health. We're currently in second place. Both Easy Health and Aware have the same record. Easy Health has beaten Aware twice head to head, and have a goal differential advantage at the moment as well. Easy Health. We have Stepan, who is I would say the most talented player in the league.
I think so. Although Aware, I think, is the second most talented player.
Aware does, yes.
Ryan's stepping up as well.
Yes.
Those guys might actually compete for the goal scoring race. So we'll see.
I think it can be very close. We'll see after the last game. I think our last game got a little bit out of hand. I think Stepan might have had 9 points. So we might have to see whenever those stats get put in. But outside of Stepan though, so how it worked this year is every team was allocated a 5-man group of Thai teenagers.
Yeah.
Or Thai U20s, I think is what it was. And The ones that we got for Easy Health, we have these two brothers, Garfield and Kaka. They play on a line together, Stepan. They're both very talented. There's still some kinks in their game they need to work out as far as like learning how to really play hockey compared to just being a skill person. So they're still learning that, but they have talent. They have talent. Stepan's been on them. Stepan's gets on them about what they need to do, and they're taking it in, and they're doing really well.
Okay, good.
They're doing well with that. We missed Brandon the first couple of games. Brandon's a I think he's in the top 5 in SHL history for points. You and him are probably about the same area, honestly.
I think he's got some more games on me, but
he played a couple more years than you.
Yeah. I was gone to Japan 2 stints.
The points per game are probably about the same. He's an average point per game player. We just got him back. He's been a big help for our second line.
A hat trick is what I saw.
He did come back with a hat trick. Yeah, he did come back with a hat trick. He was good for our second line. Him centering two new players to the league, or one new player to the league, Ricky, who moved in from Singapore, from Czech Republic, and Matu, who took the last 2 seasons off, but played a couple seasons ago and was a pretty good player. He's a good player from Switzerland.
Skilled. Very skilled. Yeah.
The problem that we have is our defense. We have a couple young players, two young Thais. Dunk is Dunk's got abilities. Yeah, I think Dunk made big strides last year.
Mm-hmm.
For me, he showed a lot of really toughness when he told us for playing for Aware last year in the championship series. He's like, I'm gonna match me with Stepan. I'm gonna try to shut him down, and he shutting down Stepan is Stepan scoring twice a game still. Which, he did a pretty good job doing it. And we have his D partner Pawish is a kid who's new to the SHL. None of us knew who he was.
Oh wow.
He's doing fine. He plays aggressively. He pinches a lot, but he doesn't hesitate, and I think that's a defenseman. If you hesitate, that's where you get in trouble. He right now he just always goes. It's always go. And so it's just him as a young player. It's learning when do I need to go, when do we need to back off. But right now he's go, but he's not hesitating. So
good. You need that, and you figure it out. That's why we need these kids.
Yeah,
for
league.
Sure. So they're gonna get better every game, every year, etc. So
yeah, definitely, and that's what we want this league to do and to be and do is to help these young players get better. Then the other ones in our D, we have like me and Andy have been playing D partner together. We play a lot together in roller hockey. We have pretty good chemistry back there. And we have Sean Berg, who's Sean Berg, very veteran player, very steady hand back there. Slows the game. It's a little bit like Friesen as he slows the game down, dictates the tempo. He does a really good job at that. He's very calming presence. He's our assistant captain for our Easy Health. Lance is having a good start to the season in net. He got a little banged up, missed a couple games. We got fill-in goalie, young kid Aiden. I thought he did great as a 16-year-old playing against men for the first time. I thought he did very well.
I didn't know he was 16.
Yeah, he's a young kid. I thought he did well playing against men for the first time. We're currently in second place. We're tied. Technically, we're both us and Aware have the same record.
You guys have the tiebreaker.
Yeah, team in third. We have the tiebreaker. We've beaten them twice.
Mm-hmm.
Aware next. Aware again. You brought him up already. New to the league this year.
He's good.
Ryan Chu.
He's very good. He's got a shot too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
We heard about him for the first time a few months before the season. Patrick Forsner said, "Oh, this guy I know from Hong Kong's gonna move here. He's really good." And it was him. And it's he's up there with Stepan. This might sound crazy.
The height discrepancy is not the same, but the skill level is.
That's what I was gonna say.
Close.
If you put them as the same size, I think they're the same player. I think, or at least they're really close. Like Ryan is that talented.
He's talented. He's very good.
Really quick.
Yeah.
His shot,
he shot. He scored a goal against us that went through the net. Like the ref saw that it went through the netting.
Jesus.
And everyone else was like. We just kept playing on, and he's like, "No, that's a goal," and it was. But yeah, we looked through it like there's no hole here. What's going on? He just threw it.
He has this great ability. He does a little bit like the Austin Matthews drag and shoot thing, and it's really quick.
Yeah.
His release is really good, really fast, and he involves his teammates. I think one of the better lines that we've had so far in this first half of the season has been Ryan, Gent, and Air Force. For Aware. Air Force is a kid. I don't think a lot of people knew who he was. Again, I played against him BIHL. He usually for the Icebreakers, him and Stamp are line mates together, and they play really well.
Okay, nice.
They're he's got a nose for the net. He plays hard. He's gritty. He's not afraid, which I think is a young kid for the first time coming in. When not that our league's world-beating league or anything, but you're playing against grown men for the first time.
You're going to adjust. But I know him from his celebrations. He's scoring a lot of goals. I see him celebrate after each one. So you keep scoring, you get to celebrate.
Exactly. Also, the Air Force One. That's awesome.
That's easy to remember too.
It's awesome that he's Air Force One, but I think is also really funny. That's been a great line. Like Ryan and Gent have really good chemistry. That Gent's jump levels. I don't know if you remember from before you left to now. Like, he's a completely different player.
So I saw him a little bit before I left, but I think last year was the year where he really came out. I wasn't around for that. But this year he's good. He's got that shot as well. So he's solid.
Fast as shit too. He's so fast. So that line's really hard to play against. They're so fast and they move the puck.
Yeah.
They move the puck really well. And then for Aware, then they have that for their one line. Then they come back at you after that. Then they have Harrison and Devin together. And then they're two veterans. Well. Harrison's really fast. Uses his size. He's a big player. Consistent scorer in the SHL for the last almost 10 years.
I think he's got 100, right?
He must be over 100 points. 100,
yeah, for sure.
And so I think Devin has 100 probably too at this point. I mean, they've both been playing, I think, since the league started.
For sure.
So you have that 1-2 punch back-to-back lines. It's two really good lines. With their defense, they have Gabe Roscoe back there. Has been playing the SHL a while.
He's great. He was with me on KCG a couple years back. He's awesome.
Big defender, moves well. They have a former Thai national team player. He will be in the mix for the national team in the future. Tonao, another good like local Thai player. He's from Chiang Mai, I believe.
Okay.
He's down here playing with them.
Nice.
We'll see what it's going to be like for them moving forward because their goalie Archie. There's Archie, then there's Achi. Achi's he had a good start to the season. He's I believe 17.
Okay.
It's his first season in the SHL. He subbed a lot last year. He went through some growing pains, just like young goalies do. But he kept getting better and better. I thought he had a good start to the season, but he's hurt his knee, so he's out for a while. So, like, what do you think it's going to look like for them moving forward without their goaltender?
Well, I think that's a theme for the first half of the year as well, right? You guys lost Lance for a little bit. We'll get to Magnus soon. And Aware's lost their goalie for a few games. So, we'll see how the standings end up at the end of the year, but you need a starting goalie if you want to compete. So that's a big one. They need him back. Ernesto's been out for the year for them as well. You throw him with Devin and Harrison, and that's the old Big Bulls lineup, and he throws his weight around as well. So that's always a pain to play against. But they're good. They got one line set up with Ryan. They got the other one that can chip in. Good defense. They get good goaltending. They can compete for sure.
Yeah, someone's just got to tell Ernesto that Andrew Ross is coming for the penalty minute record. He'll be back out there. He'll be back
there and then in the box.
Back out there, back in the box. He'll say something in a mix between like French, German, Spanish, and English to us, and we'll go from there. I thought before the season, they had. I think them and Magna had the strongest rosters on paper.
Magna on paper, I thought was really stacked. I thought you guys were stacked too. I mean, Stepan is a difference maker.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we're gonna move on to Magna, I looked at them on paper and I'm like, oh shoot, they're gonna be good.
Yeah, so Magna's the defending champions, but it's really hard to really put that into a thing for SHL because it is a draft league. The teams change every year. Just the captains are the ones that stay the same. But on paper, Magna has a lot of players. For up front, they have guy Noah Wozni out of Western Canada. He's played Junior A, was a point per game player from Junior A in Canada.
Yeah.
As a new player, Jesse Giles was the best rookie in the league last year in the SHL. He was over a point per game. I think he had like 25 points in like 15 games last year. And then in goal, they had, I thought was going to be he still is, I believe, probably the best goalie in the league in Haya. And Magna's had some trouble so far this year, and I think the biggest part of it is Haya hasn't played yet.
That's a big one. You can't judge their team and results without a starting goaltender in place. So once they get Haya back, they should be fine. Yeah. Noah's got to get healthy because he's really good as well. And Jesse's got to figure it out. But they should be fine. They have the team to do it. They just got to get guys to show up and put it all together.
They have a lot of good veteran players on that team as well. You have Justin St. Denis, a 100-point player in the SHL history. He's having a good season. He's been playing very well. Someone who has been a little snake bitten so far for them is Archie. You know, Archie's been a point per game his first 2 years in the SHL. He's a young Thai kid. I think he's 19 or 20 years old.
Yeah.
Archie's a good player. He's not playing bad. He's playing well. He's playing hard. He's just been a little snake bitten, and those kind of things will work themselves out. He will end up coming around, I think, and start scoring goals again. He's a pain in the ass to play against because he's so fast. He's got a quick release as well.
Yeah.
I think he's going to figure it out. They got to get themselves healthy. Noah's going to be a big get once he's back healthy. He, I believe, separated his shoulder.
That's what I heard as well. I'm not sure, but he should be back, I imagine, start of the year or something like that. But he's good. We played him shinny a bunch, and he's legit. So he should be, him, Ryan Chu, and Stepan should be up there in the goal scoring race is what I was imagining coming into the year.
Same with me. I was actually thinking that it would be Noah and Step. This was before I knew how good Ryan Chu was.
Right.
I thought those two would be the ones who would be like looking for the lead in scoring. And, he had a little bit of a slow start, then he got hurt, so he hasn't played. He said after this break he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back and be healthy, ready to go.
Good.
They also have another player, Constantine, was a mainstay substitute last year. Very talented. He's missed a couple of games also. So they've been. The thing with Magna is that team is not what their record is showing at the moment.
I think Haya is the big one. Without a goaltender like that, if you go from one of the top goalies to a sub, and it doesn't matter who the sub is, it's hard to play in front of a guy you don't know if they're going to make the stops or not. Everyone's on edge. Once you have your mainstay there, the whole dynamic's going to change for their team. So they get the goaltending going. They got the guys on paper. They just got to figure it out and get guys to start chipping in and get the defense going.
That's what I think. I think the league is actually really close. Even the games that the scores have been blowouts, I don't think the games have necessarily been lopsided except for the last one we played Magna. They were really shorthanded.
Yeah.
Another player they've been missing a lot was An, who's a Thai national team player. He's only played I think 2 games this year so far, and he's another one he's just missed time, and so they've just been.
Well, that's the other thing is because the season's so quick this year. You get injured for a week, 2 weeks, you can miss 4 games.
Yeah.
Right. So in years past that might be 1 game. Now it can change the standings. But I think once the goalies all come back and guys get healthy, then we're going to see what the real standings are.
I think it'll honestly for this season. I think it'll be a thing where we'll really see what the teams are during the playoffs.
That's for sure. That's when but we'll see. We have some ideas about what teams are, but we also have some complete unknowns.
What do you have any predictions for what you think for the second half of the season? Who do you think will be a breakout player for the second half of the season?
That's a great question. Well, if Noah comes back healthy, he's going to break out. He's too good not to.
Yes.
Who else? I mean, he's already breaking out in my mind, but Stamp is great. I think he's going to continue to score goals, and he's awesome.
He's the rookie of the year right now in the league, and I don't think it's even close at the moment. I mean, Air Force maybe second. The Air Force will be second. Air Force is having a good season.
Yeah.
Again, these are 16-year-olds playing against in a league with grown men. I think that's really impressive.
It's really impressive. He belongs. He's great. He's got a good energy. He plays hard. He's great. So, yeah. Those are my predictions.
I think those are 2 good ones. There's one I guess for Stamp continuing to break out as far as new players. I think for Noah, it's just a matter of him playing in games.
Yeah.
Then it's at the points are gonna come.
He's too good not to.
Yeah. He's too good not to. He's still young too. I mean, he's between him and Jesse Giles. Those are the first 2 young foreigners we've gotten in a while.
You're right. Yeah, we're getting younger with the ties, and the foreigners are getting older and older.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, now we're at a point where I'm sure it's so different from when you got here, where the Thai players coming up, they're ready.
They're good. Yeah. Oh, the youth program in Thailand is really grown over the years I've been here. There was no youth program before. There the national team did some stuff, but there wasn't that pipeline of players coming up and growing up a program. And now it's incredible. And these guys are great. They're coming into the league ready to go. Stamp's an example of that. Nas playing great for us. TW is going to be an all-star for years to come. So yeah, it's the hockey program here. It's getting better and better every year. But you're right, we're not getting the young foreigners. We're the next wave of English teachers coming in playing.
Oh, I don't know. They gotta come. They gotta start coming, or else we need to start restocking the Flying Frogs, because we get older every single year. We need some younger players to do all the skating for us if we want to keep playing in these tournaments together.
Exactly. Yeah, I used to be a young buck. Now I'm the old vet.
Well, I came here I was already in my 30s when I came here, so it was. I think I was already a little bit past the prime. I also hadn't skated in like 7 years when I moved here too.
Oh really?
So, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I had to try to get back on the thing with that. But I think it's been a good start of the season. I think for the SHL, I think the games have been pretty. I think they've been competitive. We've had a couple of lopsided scores, but I don't think those games have been out of hand. I think the scores did, but the games themselves weren't.
Yeah.
Whether it was just like some puck luck, that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Having a different goalie in, which also makes a difference sometimes. Like even in a couple of the games we played Magna, the score, I think one of the games, we beat them like 6-1, but it wasn't that lopsided. And then their win of the season they smashed us. They beat us. I think it was like 8-2.
Oh wow.
And
okay.
they just got themselves clicking, and because they have the guys on the roster.
They have the talent there, no doubt there. And like I said, once Haya comes back, you get some goaltending, you make some saves, you start playing with a lead instead of from behind every game. It's going to change the dynamic.
Yeah, it definitely happens. You start chasing the game a little bit. You start sending guys early, and then you're shorthanded if the puck doesn't come out to them.
Right.
But yeah, for them, I think they're not. They are not. I think they're 1-7 right now, or 1-6. Sorry, but they are not that record.
No. It's a new season come playoff time, no matter what. So. They'll play in the playoffs, and I don't think anyone wants to see them.
Wait, how many teams make the playoffs?
I think all of them.
Oh. That's the thing every year. Yeah. Every team does make the playoffs, so it is a matter of who's ready to go at playoff time. But I think it's been a fun start of the season. I've been really enjoyed playing. I've really had so much fun playing in this season so far.
Yeah,
it's been a lot of fun. The teams have been competitive. Not having random players coming in and out has been really good too. I think we're going to be in store for a really, really good second half of the season. I think the playoffs though. I think the playoffs are going to be really, really good.
Yeah, and I think it's all 5-game series or a 3-game.
First round is the semifinals are best of 3, and the finals last year they did finals best of 3.
Yeah,
I really liked it. I thought our finals last year. I played on Aware last year. We played in the finals against Magda.
Yeah.
That went best of 3. I thought those games were electric. They were all 1-goal games.
Yeah,
but this year they're going back to 1 game for the finals.
Is it back to 1 game?
Back to 1 game for the finals.
Oh, okay. Then you got to come out ready.
I don't hate that though. I think the 1-game final it makes it so.
It's the Super Bowl, right? You only get one chance at it.
Well, you have the finale. Like you have the finale for the season. Where last year we didn't quite have that. This is the end of the season things. It could have happened in 1 week, then it didn't. Then so we do have that plan. The final week of the season, the championship's going to be on the line. One final game. Everyone's going to anyone who wants to come watch can come watch and know that it's the last one. But yeah, I think we're in for a great second half of the season.
Me too. I'm excited for it. It's anyone's game, so we're going to find out.
Yeah, it's great having you on, Jesse. We'll definitely have you back on later on in the year. Talk more Thai hockey with you. Good luck to the rest of the season with Siam Mandalay. Can't wait to see you back out there in the games coming back in January.
Perfect. All right. Thanks for having me. Good chatting.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for joining us for this episode of the Thailand Hockey Podcast. We'll see you again next week.
From the ice at dawn to the street at night, blades on steel, wheels in flight, concrete courts and gym floor lines, same old love in different times, tape on sticks and dreams.